What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy, welcoming you to our next episode of our YuGiOh Master Duel Ranked Mode series. If you did not see our last episode, make sure to check up on the cards. I will link that up there for you guys, as well as at the end of the video. I will have some cards down at the bottom of the video, so you can check out our latest video, as well as the entire playlist for the season, if you want to check that out as well. But in today's video, we are attempting to get to Platinum Tier 5. We need 2 more wins to get there. Unfortunately, at the end of the last video, we did lose, cutting off our win streak. So in today's video, we are attempting to win 2 straight and get ourselves to Platinum Tier 5. That is the goal for today's video. Hopefully we can get there. And let's see if we get some lady luck. We are not going to have any luck on the coin flip today, unfortunately. It's just not there. It's not in the cards. It's not in the coins, unfortunately. So let's go ahead. We'll see what our opponent is playing, and hopefully we can get past that. The only issue that I see right now is kind of the basis for how you get to Platinum is when you're... Oh, we're going first. He chose me to go first. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Alright. I wasn't expecting this. You won the coin flip. I wasn't expecting this. We'll go ahead. We're going to normal summon our Harpy Lady. Or Harpy Queen, I should say. See if he has anything for me. Which he shouldn't have anything for that. There's no reason to even think about doing anything for that. There really isn't. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll activate our Elegant Egotist. There's a Maxi. Okay. So that kind of screws up a little bit of my plan, but that's okay because... Oh, do we want to let that go through? If he draws 1, I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to waste that. I don't want to waste the Harpies Feather Storm just yet. So he'll get to draw his 1. I'm going to set this... Oh, do we want to go into it? We'll let him draw 2. We'll let him draw his 2. I want to get a big boy on the field. Attacking over those would be too easy for him, and then we wouldn't even get our Harpies Feather Storm. He'll get to draw his 2, and then we'll have our stuff for next turn. So we'll end our turn there. We can go Hysteric Sign during our turn. We can do the Harpies Feather Storm during his turn, so we get a negate there, and a Compulse, as well as a Compulse on our turn. And then we also have a Trap Trick to get to another Harpies Feather Storm if we need it. So I'm not too worried about that issue right there. We just have to actually get to it. Alright, so he's going to immediately impermanence this. So the issue with that is that... So his effect is negated, obviously, but he's known as Harpy Lady on the field, which if we don't have Harpy Lady on the field... Or actually, no. Oh, this is just this. We're just going to activate it. We'll get it out of the way. I thought it was only Harpy Lady. It was just a Harpy. Random Harpy on the field, you can activate that. So I'm okay with that. Let's see what we can do now. See what he can do on his turn. Setting 2, saying go. Okay. So that didn't really give us any kind of information, but it allows us to get through that turn. Harpy Lady. So what do we have in the grave right now? We have 1 Harpy Lady in the grave. So we can normal summon our Harpy Lady. Activate our sign. And we can chain the Harpy Lady to put this back on the deck. Nothing chainable with this. That's interesting. Let's add the one back from grave, just so we can still have one in the deck in case we need it later on with the Perfumer. Alright, so we can activate this, summoning out our last Harpy Lady, which I don't know why we didn't search for the other Elegant Egotist then. Now we can go to Dory. Get rid of his other set card. Alright. Now we can do 19. 26, so that gets us some decent damage to him. Main phase 2. We can go for a Zeus play here. Get that live with our Scion in case we need it. I'm hoping that with this way, we don't need to activate the Trap Trick to banish the other Harpies Feather Storm. We can just search for one and have that in our next turn. If our opponent doesn't do anything now, like if he just sets cards again, we can do some decent damage to him and probably win the duel just by detaching here. So the Zeus is going to be like the biggest play for him to try and get rid of anything. If anything at all, I would probably use the Trap Tricks to banish an impermanence and then set that. That will allow me to just have one to get on the field as well as the Zeus. And then I'm not risking losing the... Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure what that does for you. Unless you have a Bagooska of your own. What are you playing here? Speedroid Car Turbo. Interesting. Okay, we'll let you play your game for a little bit. So this, you can switch some of this from your hand. Oh, because it's wind. That's nice. That's actually pretty smart for him to do. You can banish this card in one Speedroid monster from your graveyard, which he doesn't have any just yet. All wind monsters you control gain 800. Okay, so from there, let's actually activate the Trap Trick. This will cause him to have to overextend. Because we'll be able to, let's set it way over here. We will be able to negate something, so we'll have to overextend. And or if he gets rid of something that could like negate my Zeus, or summon something that can get rid of my Zeus, we can do the Imperm and then chain the Cyber Harpy. So we got that going for us as well. I'm guessing he's gonna go for a rank 3 here. Or he could Synchro Summon. I believe he has a tuner on the field. He does. Should we go for a 7 or a 10, or 7 into a 10? That'd be pretty interesting. I don't know what that would mean, but... Going straight for a 10. Into the Baron de la Fleur. Okay, so once per turn you can target one card on the field, destroy it, while this face-up card on the field, when a card effect is activated, you can negate it. So he's probably going to activate this to destroy the Zeus. And then I'll have to chain the Zeus to send everything to the grave. And then he'll chain the Baron de la Fleur to negate, and then I'll chain the Impermanence to negate that. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so there's that. We'll chain the Zeus, detaching these two to send everything to the grave. Then he'll chain his Baron de la Fleur to negate that activation. There's that. And then we can chain our Impermanence to that. Targeting the Baron de la Fleur. De Fleur, not de la Fleur. And I could actually chain this, sending this back to the extra deck, but I don't want him to do with that. I want this to be in the grave. Get this out of here. There's that negation. There's the Zeus play. Everything goes to the grave. And then that's negated. So we actually keep our Zeus alive. Everything else is gone. But, ooh, you know what we could have done? We could have chained the Harpy to send him back to the extra deck. Oh, darn it. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just so, focused on getting rid of his stuff that everything else I wasn't even thinking of. Target one other tuner in either player's graveyard. Special summon to your side of the field. If you do immediate after the factory summon 8. Okay, so we can summon some stuff here. Or he is, not us. Okay. You can banish one, inflict 500. If this is in the graveyard, okay. Speed recovery. Targeting a Speedroid in the graveyard is supposed to summon it. Getting his tuner back. So that could be a 9. Into a Speedroid rubber band. Okay. Normal summon one Weave Monster from your hand. You can banish one from your extra deck, reveal 2 Speedroids from different units in the deck whose throw level equal that of a Synchro Monster. Opponent randomly picks one to get added to your hand that was in the graveyard. Okay. We can add one to his hand. A 2 or a 3. I don't get to choose one? Dang it, I chose the wrong one. Well, at least a Speedroid, he doesn't have... Well, I guess he can just normal summon with this. Darn. Darn. That will add... There's the Terror Top. I don't think that the Terror Top can do anything this turn, though. Like, he can summon it. I believe. Okay, cool. Alright, Hysteric Science effect's gonna go off. We're gonna get lots of fun stuff to our hand. I don't even know if he realized that this was a thing, this was happening. And we didn't even have to worry about the trap trick. Was a smart play to use the trap trick to do the impermanence, though. Alright, we'll drop a turn here into an Ash Blossom. Ooh, so we get lots of them next turn. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll start it off by normal summoning a Chandler. Chandler's effect is going to activate. We know he has a Terror Top in his hand. We don't know the other card. This card is special. Let's go for a Perfumer. Perfumer effect. We've already used all 3 of our things, so we don't need to add this. We can add one of these. Let's add this. Okay, now we can special summon. Attack position. Activate this. We didn't draw into that just yet, did we? Wanted to make sure before I do this. I have now learned that activating the Feather Storm and then going into the Utopia play wins games. Wins games. So there's that play for us. Attack into this. We'll activate the effect to negate, detaching the Perfumer. Activate this. And attack again. Yeehaw. Alrighty. Lots of points here. See if we get any gems out of it. Legacy, 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 legacy. Ah, darn, okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. Alright, so now we only need one more win. Just one more win to get to Platinum Tier 5. Let's see if we can do that against Larzider. Started off a little rough here, losing the coin flip. And I'm going second. Okay. So let's see what we got going on. Alright. We don't have any negates. He's playing Blue Eyes, which I don't think... I'm trying to think if it even wants to go first. I don't see it as a going first deck, but that's just me. Does it have any negates? Maybe it's paired with something else. I shouldn't talk too much just yet. There's the alternative. Okay, there's the Nebula. And that specials with the Blue Eyes White Dragon out of his hand when it's summoned. So he'll get another level 8 on the field. Good way to spam those out a little bit. So that's what that does when I click on it. Okay. I was curious. Before tomorrow's duels, I might change up my field a little bit. Give myself a little feng shui going on with those kois. If I have it. I'm not even sure if I have it available. I hope I do. That'd be cool. Okay, let's see what I got going on here. Into a Harbinger. Okay, so that will negate my Hysteric Sign. So we can't do that effect. We can draw out an Elegant Egotist, though. Setting 1. Ending his turn. That's all he's got. Okay, so 1 card in hand. And all I'm seeing for his effect... Ooh, we can add, actually. Or is that going to special? I think that specials 1. He's going to add the Blue Eyes back to his hand. Or is that special? Okay. Well, it doesn't really do anything to me. So let's see what we can do to draw out the Harpies Feathered, or Hope Harbinger. We'll start by activating the Harpies Feather Duster to get rid of his back row. See if he negates that. There's the negate. Had to draw that out, though. Had to draw that out. Alright, so now we can normal summon our Harpy Chandler. Let's activate the Elegant Egotist real quick just to get that on the field. Get that out of the way. Special summon 1 there. Okay. So now we can discard the Harpy Lady in our hand. So special summon. We'll special summon the Perfumer way over here. Activate its effect. We'll add the Hunting Ground. We will activate said Hunting Ground. Let's go off into a nice little lady. Into a Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. Pop this. Chain this. We get rid of that. He had his own Harpies Feather Duster. Huh, okay. Alright, so now we gotta deal with these two. I don't know if there's anything in my extra deck that wants to deal with that. We can go for damage though, so let's go ahead, we'll set this. We will special this. Target this to destroy. Chain the Oracle. Now we can go into the Utopia double play. One card in hand. He hasn't done anything yet, so he would have done something by now if he had anything. Detach 1 to add that. Summon out the Utopia. And if I am correct in my thinking, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, I think we're about to make it to Platinum. Activate effect. Right now we're not making it. But next turn, by golly, we're getting there. Unless he can do some crazy stuff. There's 7. We still can't attack over that, unfortunately. So we'll go main phase 2 there. And then we will go into the Zeus play. on top of the Utopia. Right there is fine. Now he's got 1,000 life points, and we can go end phase, effect of Oracle to add back that. And then we can add off of the Hysteric Sign. So we can add the... Grab one of these first. Add the Chandler. And then we can add a Harpist as well. Just so we have that going for us. Always want to keep refilling our hand. And now we're good to go. So he's got a Blue Eyes in his hand, or on the field. One card in hand. Two cards in hand. The first one wasn't a negate, or else he would have used that already. So we'll have to see what we have going on here. Ooh, activating that, so we'll banish that. So let's go ahead, we will activate the... Was that banished to special? Or add? We don't want that to happen. Let's go ahead, we'll activate this. Negate all his effects for the rest of the turn. Now at the end of the turn we can just use our Zeus play, detach, and then we'll have game. He'll attack over this. Either way, that's going to get destroyed or sent to the grave, so I might as well just let it happen. Now if he goes end phase here, we can do some stuff. We'll do the Zeus play at the end phase. Main phase 2, there's the end phase. About to end your turn, we'll go ahead and detach these two off the Zeus to get rid of that Blue Eyes. Our turn to draw, we'll draw into a Harpy Perfumer. I'm not going to overextend here, let's just go battle phase and attempt to attack for game. If he does anything, you know what, he got me good. Didn't though, we got you good. Thank you, Larzider, for allowing us to complete our very first task, which was attempting to get to Platinum. Look at it, we got to Platinum. Platinum tier 5, baby, we got ourselves 200 gems as well for that. That is amazing. Alright, so we made our first goal. We got to Platinum tier. We got to tier 5. And we have to win 4 more wins to get to tier 4. So now it's going to be a very, very large deal to try and get up to tier 1 like we want to. But we're going to try and do it. We're going to jump into our first match here. And again, if you lose here, you're going to go back. So all of a sudden it could be... Ooh, Refrain. Okay, so we're going against Refrain here. And he has a tier 4 in the Platinum ranks. So... with having to do, the way that we're going about it, I should say, is if you lose in tier 5, right, you can go down all of a sudden needing 5 wins to get to tier 4. 6 wins to go to tier 4. Like, it's a very high octane of trying to get where you need to go. Alright, so we got an Impermanence, we got an Ash Blossom, we got an Unexpected Die. So let's activate that first. Let's get that going for us. See if we draw out an Ash Blossom. We did not. Okay. Summon one of those out. Grab ourselves a normal summon here. Now the question is, do we want to... with what we got going on here now, grab that for later. The question is, do we want to go into a... It sucks because I don't know what he's playing, right? But we only have 2 negates, right? We don't have a full Omni negate like our Featherstorm, so this wouldn't be doing too much. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into the Baguska here. We'll set our Impermanence, and we'll end our turn. I just don't know what he's playing, so I don't want to have that one negate. Like, a bounce is nice, a compulse is nice, don't get me wrong, with the Imperm. But having an Imperm plus this, it gives me a better chance. Because all of his regular monsters are negated, it's only going to be the Link. So if he summons out like a Link to negate this, or summon this out, or get rid of this, then I can negate that. But I just want to be able to have that option of being able to. I've never... Let's go ahead and do that. I would have liked to have seen what he's playing, but that extra 2 draw isn't as important to me right now. We know he doesn't use his extra deck now. Oh, he's playing Eldritch, okay. To add, okay. Discarding those to blow that. Oh, he's gonna blow that up. Or send that to the grave. Okay. Okay. Or at least he can't attack with that. Down to 2 cards. Setting 1. Setting 2. Is he gonna send one of those to the grave? For special? Does that mean he's going for a rank 8? Banish that to set 1, I'm guessing. Yep. Wish I could click on you. Oh, I did click on you and then it went away. Darn it. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. We got a sign that actually doesn't do much for us in the sense of what we want to do. Let's go ahead and try and blow up his field. I think one of these negates. So he's gonna special summon. He's gonna special summon. So special summon an Eldritch. Which this actually works out for me here. Just because I can send everything to the grave. Oh, I can't, never mind. It destroyed that. Oh. F. Oh no. Well, this is platinum for you. Which one of these destroyed? You can send one Eldritch. Okay. That kind of sucks for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. We literally just have to set this. Oh, man. How did you destroy him? I don't even know. You can banish one card from either graveyard. Well, that didn't do anything to me. I don't know how you popped me, to be honest, but that doesn't matter because that's game. That's game. We're gonna have our job cut out for us. That's for sure. Our task is getting heavily larger by having to deal with the platinum tiers. And the crazy part is, I think that in our hunt for platinum tier 1, if we lose a lot in a row, we could get Swap Deck down to gold. So we're gonna have to see how we do here. We might have to be careful. Couldn't even say might. We'll have to be careful. Setting 1. I need you to pop this. I need you to pop this. I don't need you to do that. Well, 3,000. He could do 2,000, so that's 3, that's 5, 6, 7, 75. That's only 75. So technically we could still survive. Unless he goes into something larger to do even more damage. He could actually seize over the top of that, which is he is up to 4,000. And this one can gain 2,000, so that's actually 6,000. And that's game. Rank 8s, man. They'll get you. Or is this 9s? Those are rank 9s. Right? 2 10s. Okay, so those are level 10. Sending 1 to bring back that special summon. That you don't even need to do that though, my guy. You already got the game. You already got the game. You don't gotta do me dirty like that. Attack right into a Mirror Force. Ah. Alright, well you got it, sir. GG. You got it. I wasn't sure which one of these popped me, but I should have switched him to attack position first. So he can't be destroyed by card effects, but it's okay. It's all good. I think now we're gonna have to win. Now we gotta win 4 more wins. So we didn't actually move backwards yet, I don't believe. I think we had to win 4 in the first place. So we're okay. We didn't actually lose any ground there, so I'm okay with that. But we are going to stop right here, guys. So we actually made it to Platinum. We got to our very first point that we wanted to get to. We got to the Platinum rank. Now our goal is to get to Platinum Tier 1. So we're gonna see if we can get to there. That's all I've got for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video of us actually getting to Platinum, make sure to hit that like button for me, as well as hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is the Tempestad Academy signing up for now. Peace out.